Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is October 8th, 2025. It is a Wednesday. Yesterday was our day off, and I ended up staying up super late being productive, which was fun. But this morning we slept way in. I didn't get out of bed until 12:40. So, I woke up at 11, got up, took my focus medication, and went back to sleep. And then I usually wake up around like an hour and 20 minutes later, and I just laid in bed 'cause it was so comfortable, dude. It was like the best sleep I was ever gonna get. It was so nice. But yeah, all my goals for the day are record some recovery video logs. I need to upload a recovery video log for tomorrow, and then make a morning video log. Brush my teeth. I need to organize laundry. Laundry. I'm gonna write not eat out. We have a ton of food to eat here, so that'll be a good goal. And then yeah, organize my laundry. I'm gonna put vacuum office just because I don't really have anything else to do. So literally all I've done today was got up, got dressed. I went outside and very briefly checked on the garden. Green beans are getting super thick for some reason. I don't know if it's like the temperature or like water or something, but they're just like super thick green beans. So I'm gonna let them all like chill and then harvest them when they dry out for replanting next year. And then yeah, I left Revolution Idol going over. Is it Revolution or Revolutions? Just one Revolution Idol. Going overnight, so went and checked that, did my stuff there, and then was like, all right, time to work. I've never in my life done that and made a crack. I hope the microphone picked that up because that was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. So I scrubbed my kitchen floors last night, so my hands are all like, I mean, this is from hot spicy chip, but my hands are all like dry around my knuckles, and I have like two injuries here, injuries. So I've been like putting lotion on it just because I'm like, oh, it's so dry, bro. That's what I get for using soap and water. How dare I? So yeah, I'm gonna record my recovery video logs and then get working on editing them, and then figure out another video log that I want to recover. And then I think I also need to organize my video logs in my folder here. Let me see what my computer storage is at. Oh yeah, I'm fine, but I'll write organize video logs too. Organize VL won't be a bad thing to do. Always just makes life of future me a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that first thing just because that's front and center. So I'll see y'all I'll see y'all not tomorrow, but I'll see y'all this evening, and I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Peace.
One eternity later.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Today was October 8th, 2025. It was a Wednesday. It has been a really decent day all around. So I slept in super late, like really nicely late. So it was like 12:40 when I woke up, and we still managed to have a really productive day. But tomorrow I am going to make a goal to wake up at 10. I think will be a decent amount of sleep. But yeah, so woke up, got dressed, checked on the garden, played Revolution Idol, and then recorded my morning video log. Right after, so all the goals for the day, which I laid out, were record recovery video log, morning video log, brush teeth, organize laundry, don't eat out, vacuum office, organize video logs, edit the recovery video log, upload it because it's uploading tomorrow, and then watch a music video with Ava and clean the bathroom sink. So I achieved everything today despite waking up super late, right? Like it was such a solid day. So I organized all my files on the computer and then did a little bit of research about like buying an external hard drive. So right now I have an external hard drive, a 2 terabyte external hard drive that was given to me by my friend, and it is. I was looking at like the files today, so it's a little bit older, so it's 1.81 max, and I have 200 gigabytes free, and all of the video logs that I've made from the daily video logs that are like edited and everything, those ones are 700 gigabytes, 765 gigs, and then the unedited video logs are 360 gigabytes. So 360 plus 760, 37 makes 1,000, 1120, 1125 for just video logs. So a terabyte and an eighth for just video logs, which is crazy. So I'm like, I don't really know if I want to. Like, I'll probably end up deleting the unedited ones. And even though the edited ones get uploaded to YouTube, I would like to store them and own them, like for myself, right? And so I think that for every year, just getting a hard drive that I know will last a very, very long time just sitting in a box, right? So, and like uploading all the files onto the hard drive and then storing it in like an airtight container, I think will be pretty cool. And literally just being like, this is my life. Like, this is my life's work. And just having them, you know? And at that point, it's like, if YouTube ever fails, I can always plug each hard drive into my computer, upload all the videos again, and then I have all the descriptions written here. So it's like I'll have everything I need to restart the journey in case YouTube goes down, or like I'll have them all in case like I need to do something in real life with them, or in case someone wants to go through and look at them all. Like, it will be my life's work, and I think that'd be really, really cool. So I looked at like some cost-effective ways to do that, and then after that, I made the video log description for the recovery video log, and then made some food after that. I made chili for myself, and then made Ava potato soup. I just heated it up, and then emptied the dishwasher while I was down there because it was cooking anyways. And then took a break so I could eat, and then recorded the recovery video log, and then organized my clothes, got that done, and then vacuumed the office really quickly, and then played a little bit more video games before. I played this game called Humankind 3. We'll get more into that later, all right? We'll get more into that later. It's on Roblox. So go to work. Work was pretty good. It was slow for the most part. Like, probably the only memorable thing was my buddy Kaden came in, my boy, my homie. He's the guy who gave me the book of the picture of Dorian Gray. It is right here on my bookshelf. The picture right there. Picture of Dorian Gray. And we briefly chatted about it. He was pretty drunk, so it was a very entertaining conversation to say the least. Um, he met a new girl, and he's like super, super liking her. Pretty cool. And then yeah, we were just chatting up a storm, and then he was eating pretty quickly because he had to go meet some friends over at the bar. And then what else was there? What else was there? He said I could keep the book, so that was pretty cool. Last time we chatted, I was like, "Yeah, you want your book back?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, for sure. I'll take it back." Comes in, he's like, "Dude, keep it. It's yours." All right, sure, bro. I like book. And then so he left around 8 or so, and then I swept and mopped. Like, I swept everything and then mopped everything, almost everything. No one had come in. At 9:10, order calls in. Regulars, right? They get cute onions, small pork fried rice and onions. I recognize the order. And then the guy comes in. He placed under his girlfriend's, or she placed under her name, had him come pick it up. I recognize him. I go, total's like 19 bucks. And he goes, you can just keep the change on that. It's a little under 19, so I'm expecting 19 or $20 here. I fan it out, and it's 20, 3 fives, and 4 ones. And I'm like, this is way more than you owe me. And he goes, yeah, man, it's a tip. Bro, thank you. You need anything from me? I got you. Thank you. That's so real. And so it was like, that's crazy. And I like walked over to Anna, and I was like, dude, just take me 20 bucks. Like, what'd I do? Right? And it was really funny. And then, yeah, afterwards, Corey wanted some McDonald's. So yeah, I finished up mopping and everything. And I went into the kitchen, like, to dump the mop bucket, and was like, okay, I'm done with everything. And my boss didn't hear me. And then I go out, and I, like, start doing all the stuff. Like, I turn off the water heater, take down the soda things. And I, like, look at my boss, and I'm like, hey, I'm done with everything. He doesn't hear me. He's on his phone. Okay? So I go and turn off the sign, lock the door, wipe the table, take out the trash. I walk into the kitchen. I was like, I go and sign my tips, grab my punch card, and I was just like, okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And he looks at me and goes, you done? You closed? I was like, yeah, I've been done, dude. You saw it. He goes, oh, okay. And he walks up front to go do the receipts. I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, it was pretty funny. And then yeah, went to McDonald's for Corey. Got some stuff while we were there. I was like McChicken. Ava wanted her meal. I wanted mine. Pretty good. And then while we were eating, Ava wanted to show me this YouTube music video for a song called "Eternally" by TXT. It was like 19 minutes. It was actually pretty decent. It was like a full performance essentially, like storyline, like poetic concepts. It was interesting enough. And then came into my office, checked on my Revolutions Idol, and then started playing Humankind 3 on Roblox again. And this time I joined a civilization. So what I did before was I literally just did a random spawn, and then just built stuff. Like kind of got a feel for the game ish, and then I joined a civilization. And when you join a civilization, you join as a kid. So I joined as a kid, and I'm one. Like when you spawn in randomly, you're like 18 or whatever. I'm one, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like before I would just like go do stuff, build a farm, whatever. So I like have my mom, whose name was like Castronella or something like that, and she's like an artist and like she makes stuff. And so I grow up. Every minute is a year, I think. So I'm like growing up, and I go to the school, and the school is literally just an area where when people are in it, they gain experience. So kids gain tons of experience. So I'm literally like gaining hella levels just sitting there, dude. I was like, this is sick. And every level you get a job token. So farmer you can be for free. Like making food is free, and then you level up as a farmer and you can be like an artisan or a blacksmith and like make more stuff, right? So it really is like a civilization simulator. While I'm a child in the school, the teacher's name is I wrote it down. Glabary. Glebary. Glabary. And I'm like sitting there talking with the dude. I'm like asking questions about the game, whatever. And he was just like, "Hey, ever heard of the Order of the Sun?" No. And he was like, "It's a faction." Okay. He goes, "You should join it on Discord. Type in Glabera, you'll find me." Are you indoctrinating me in a school right now? I don't think people really like when you do that. And he was just like, "Yes." Okay. All right. And I was like, I kind of gave him like the, dude, I don't know if I like the game yet. Like, it was my first time like really playing it. If I mess with it, I will 100% join. I'm writing down your name right now. I I messed with the game. I probably played for like an hour and a half. And so it's kind of like this it's a world map, so like it's the world, and every civilization is kind of like in a generalized location, right? So I'm part of India, and as we're like playing and stuff, the king is like telling us to do things, and he's literally just like, yeah, you guys go do this, you guys do this. He's like, we need more farmers, sell your food cheap, blah blah blah. And then he's literally just like, if farmers ask you to do stuff, do it for free. You can offer for materials, like whatever. And so we kind of end up with like this ecosystem. I'm talking with people, like making friends with people, getting very familiar. Like it really is like a small mini community. And so afterward, I had like a ton of fun. I played for like an hour and a half. I upgraded like I had like 4 level 2 farms at one point. It was just like farming like crazy, making tons of money selling food, like super super cheap too. And then what was there? Yeah, so afterwards I went and joined the Discord call, and not the call, the Discord server, got verified, whatever, got welcomed in. They were super nice to me, and basically like read through the stuff and was just like, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. He's in time zone GMT, which is like General Manchester time or something like that. And so I was like, "Yo, British," and I literally put like BRI apostrophe ISH. It was really funny. And then what else was there? Yeah, he like welcomed me or whatever. Made a joke in the Discord group, general chat, whatever. It left, right? Like got off Discord, and then after that, I edited and uploaded the recovery video log, and then yeah, I uploaded it, set it to upload tomorrow at noon, like I always do, and then set a couple goals for tomorrow, and then brush my teeth, and also clean the bathroom counter just because it was a little gross, and then yeah, came in here to record a video log. So I wanted to share a daily thought about personal productivity in modern America. So when I think about like personal productivity, it's difficult for me to distinguish, differentiate. It's difficult for me to understand what it was like before technology. Technology is viciously addicting. And so it's really hard for me to be like, in a world without technology, I'd be more productive. How do I actually know that? Like when I think about something like that, why wasn't my dad more productive as a young man? Why wasn't my grandpa more productive as a young man? Right? And so I'm sitting here and I'm just like, I say that like my dad wasn't making like 150 grand a year at 26. Like I'm sitting here like it's really hard for me to understand when I don't have proper hyper conscious individual personal stories being shared, like anecdotes being shared with me about like personal experiences with it, right? Because for me, sometimes it's really hard to organize my laundry. It's really hard for me to stay on track with the things that I need to get done. It's really hard for me to just go and clean. And it's really hard for me to remember to like water my garden. It's really hard for me to do things and make habits and all this stuff like that. Would it be easier without technology? Like how would I know if it was easier or not? Because I only know a world of technology. And so when I think about like personal productivity in America, like not worker productivity, it's like it's easy for me to look at other people's lives and kind of see this like chaotic disarray and be like their house is unorganized, their papers are unorganized, blah 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 blah. Like there's so many things I can minorly nitpick with. I feel like everyone's kind of getting to that point. Like I feel like if you don't have a large house with a lot of space, it's really easy to appear very unorganized. And it is like your space is a reflection of who you are. I think that's a pretty true sentiment, right? And so it's like I don't care about how my stuff looks. Like I think this background is fine. I don't really care how the background looks. It doesn't make that much of a difference to me. But when I think of personal productivity is like people used to dust things is like something that I always is a recurring thought in my head. I don't know that I've ever dusted. I don't know that I've ever like gone around and just like with a duster and just like this stuff needs dusted. Like it just needs dusted off. That's like that picture does need dusted off. Like looking at it now, it could use a good dusting. But I'm not gonna do that. Like it just my brain personal productivity is not like yeah we should dust the paint we should dust the pictures. Why? At what point did we lose that? At what point did my line lose that? Like did it end with me? Was it my mom who never taught me to do that or when to do that or why to do that? Like there's so many things that could be possible that I'm so tempted to just be like, yeah, it's all correct. Right? So when I think about like the productivity of the individual personally in their personal lives, it's like we all have to sweep and mop. We all or vacuum, whatever it is that you have to do. We all have to do those things. We know it doesn't take that long, but if something is a 15-minute commitment, we can absolutely talk ourselves out of it in lieu of sitting on our phone for an hour. Like we would rather take like an hour on technology over 15 minutes of productive work. And I just wonder why our brains are doing that. You know, and there's so many like short-term gratification activation versus long-term gratification. There's so many like arguments out there like this. It's stimulating these chemicals in your brain, these light receptors in your eyes. It's doing this. It's doing this. Whatever it is, it's viciously interesting. It's viciously interesting, and I think there's a lot of things that people aspire to think that they could achieve that they will never achieve because the people who make achievements in the field that they are aspiring for work much harder. And that's just a fact. It's like I'm not one of those persons who's like, oh, I'm grinding. I'm working 12-hour days. I'm grinding nose to the grindstone. I'm really not. I don't have my nose to the grindstone. I'm learning extremely valuable ish things for the long term, right? Like I'm getting the things I think that I will need to begin the journey before, like I'm packing the backpack. I'm packing the bag in my bits of knowledge and like things that are important versus unimportant and critical thinking skills. Like that's my personal focus right now. And so when it's really hard to compare myself to others because my path is completely different than anyone else's. I don't know of other people who are projecting a presidential run this far into the future, and I don't know of other people who are have made moves to do so with so much time to prep. And so like when I give myself all this prep time, now it's really easy to kind of like, oh, whatever, like I can take it 40% seriously and I can like have fun with it still because it's not life altering serious yet. And so when I think about like personal productivity in my personal life, it's really hard for me to differentiate that from like productivity in my personal aspirations. So it's like if I mess up my goals, I can sit here and go, "Oh, like that really reflects on me overall," but it doesn't. But it doesn't, right? And it's like I was not really given the proper teachings of personal productivity in my personal life. But it's really easy to see personal productivity in like aspiration. Like that's all over the internet, right? It's just one of those things where it's like it's really interesting to think about how things have changed in a modern society. Is like your dishes are washed for you, your clothes are washed for you, you have room if you're lucky enough to have a Roomba, your floors are vacuumed for you, right? It's like you have a babysitter, your kids are raised for you. Like there's so much stuff done for you that it's like how what is it, a productivity curve, like the amount of stuff getting done is going up and the amount of effort you need to put in is going down. So when you do need to put in more effort for less than this very high productivity, you're not gonna do it, right? It's like when I have to put my clothes in the wash and they're washed, I have to put my clothes in the dryer and they're dried, then I have to focus and put them away. I ain't doing that. Like I can do the super high productivity, get my clothes cleaned in, you know, 4 minutes of actual work, putting them in, putting in the soap, putting in the buttons, switching them over, putting in the buttons. Like I can do that work super easily. When you want me to put in 4 times the work for half the result of just getting them put away, like the hard part's already done. I just got to put it away. My brain can easily reconcile that we're not going to put those clothes away. And I think a lot of people deal with the same thing is like the getting the dishes clean is the hard part. Putting them away is the easy part. It's easier for me to start the dishwasher and let it run than it is for me to take the time to empty out the entire dishwasher. Like that's easier for me to go, I don't really want to do it right now because they're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to get dirty in the dishwasher, right? Like it's so interesting that as we become more productive for less energy, the more energy something takes, the less likely we are to do it, and the more likely we are to like it can wait. It can wait. So it's just yeah. I just wanted to share a thought on that. That's pretty much all I got. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.